afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for December 11th, 2020, Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll be having a call at 9 p.m. Eastern after the launch on the iHercules to cover some things. It will be on this call line, because everybody's familiar with it. So, and that's at 9 p.m. All of us, have the strength of an oak tree. At the very core of our being is an unbelievable strength that contains the mysterious ability to help each of us overcome anything. And whatever human problem you may have, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, can instantly be shifted by reaching deep into your soul and accessing your divine infinite nature. Your true self cannot be uprooted. Your soul's essence is permanently connected with a source of divine intelligence that is eternal and changeless. Feel how deep your roots are woven into this connection with your infinite being. Each of us know that we are spiritual beings, that we are never ever going to, as they say, die. How does it feel knowing the truth? How does it feel? Be not bewildered. Do not strain yourself to understand all life's mysteries at once. Accept each one as it comes and fit it into the jigsaw puzzle, knowing that bit by bit each piece will be shown and you will fit into place perfectly. Eileen Caddy. This universe is a cosmic soup of pure energy and consciousness, which we are all intimately connected with. Everything is made of energy. Your house, your body, the air you're breathing, and the ground your home stands on is all pure energy, vibrating at various speeds and densities. It has the appearance of being solid and unmovable. Yeah, this is the greatest illusion of all. Once you crack through this illusion and you know the energetic truth of reality, you start feeling the interconnected nature of everything and can start manifesting anything, which is moving energy into form, creating into reality. Anything that you want at pure will. Now, your ego mind ego is going to try to stop you at every turn. You can ask the conscious oceanic existence for something specific to form for you, and it will soon fulfill your request because it doesn't feel you as a separate living entity anymore. The more you relax and merge with the ocean, the more you can see how your beliefs intimately create your reality. The reason any of us can manifest anything and everything we can imagine is because the ocean is always listening to you. Your innermost desires, thoughts, and intentions are generated within the ocean, by the ocean, and you are never, ever separate from it. And we're talking about the ocean of the universe. You are like a drop of water that has believed it was a snowflake, cold, distant, and separate from the vast cosmic loving ocean. The truth is, none of us, we cannot separate anything from the infinite ocean of the universe. It is intimately a part of all of us, of you, and you are intimately a part of it forever. Being non-separate from the universe means there is only one vast consciousness. There truly is no plural to consciousness. There is only one ocean of consciousness, and we are all swimming in that. There, of course, is the illusion of a separated, individuated self, an ego with boundaries, fears, limitations, and worries. Yet you cannot take this personally. It is a purposeful delusion your soul set up and is meant to propel you deeper into merging with the oceanic existence within each and every one of us. If you don't relax and merge, you soon begin suffering in some way. This is the universe's way of providing loving feedback, assisting you to move deeper to the core of your being, which is the most enlightened direction you can go. If you want to start manifesting your dream life this week, stop your mind from believing in the idea that you're separate from the oceanic existence. Realize again and again that you are one drop who has all the same qualities of the entire ocean. You are infinite, all-accepting, loving, and swimming in an oceanic state of bliss. You must get beyond, all of us must get beyond the negative controlling mind to feel this bliss. We know that the ego mind is deeply addicted to the belief that it is separate and will do everything to defend itself. Prove this fact is wrong to survive. If the ego mind could feel the entire living oceanic reality it's swimming in, it would be so embarrassed of all its small, limited, powerless beliefs and surrender immediately. The only reason it holds on to its small-minded separateness is its desperate attempt to create a safe, stable, and secure future. It has its personal dreams and desires that it wants to achieve for itself and has forgotten completely about merging with the oceanic bliss all around it. It doesn't realize that the ocean already has the safest, most abundant, loving, healing, divine future in store for each and every one of us that is much, much, much more amazing than you could ever imagine. The illusion of separation is what makes life hard. It's what keeps people from loving each other, causing divorces, bankruptcy, and every kind of pain, fear, and loss you can fathom. When you are relaxed in your body, breathing in each new sensation that arises while resting at the core of your being, absorbing it all in, a very simple and sweet miracle happens. You completely stop believing in the illusion of separation. You feel the oneness with the ocean, and this feeling stays within you wherever you go. If the door opens for you, for just for an instant, that is all you really need to free yourself forever from the mind's entangled matrix of separation. Yet you must be willing to open the door to the unknown, step through it again and again and again, no matter how many times you fail. If you want to truly be free, you must continuously release each limited belief that you have training your mind to trust that you are deeply taken care of by the conscious oceanic existence. You, all of us, are the ultimate supreme beings, and yet thinking ourselves to be separate from it, we strive to become united with it. How strange is that? Everything your heart and soul truly desire is available to you right now. Whatever it is you really, really, really want, you can have it. Yet you must be willing to let go of your beliefs in smallness and separation. Anything and everything is possible to every single one of us. Our minds will negate this fact with 1,000 good reasons why it's not true. The mind will argue for its limitations, struggle, and smallness. Watch it, and don't believe a word it says. Once you intimately know the infinite quantum soup of reality is all around you, the universal mind within you is awakened. When the cosmic soup of consciousness is realized, you'll truly relax because you'll know everything you want can and will be done. Since everything is made of the same quantum conscious energy and it's intimately interconnected, there are no accidents or coincidences in this world. Nothing's by chance. It is a synchronistic orchestra of events where the ocean responds to your every thought, intention, and overall energy. Your attitude, vibration, speaks louder to existence than your thoughts. Yet they do not have a strong relationship with each other. You are constantly communicating 24 hours a day with the ocean. You are who you are, what you are, and you're not, and what you're not, where you've been, where you are going. The ocean simply responds accordingly to the beliefs you are holding as your deepest truth or reality. The key to manifesting the life you truly want is to get beyond these ideas of who you think you are and relax into the ocean. Real freedom is the result here. And to arrive, you must feel and release each memory, thought, and feeling that arises. Whenever a new wave of energy from the ocean flows your way, your job is to welcome it and not resist it. These waves of energy are emotions. E-emotions. Energy in motions. Emotions. Energy in motion. And when you allow yourself to merge with these waves, you instantly, intimately tap into the deepest oceanic experience available to you. When the habit is formed of gentle relaxation into every emotion that rises and falls away, your ego mind quickly learns that it is powerless over the ocean. It then surrenders all its desires to it and dissolves to merge with existence. You then emerge from the waves of life knowing your true divine nature. There is a divine synchronicity to everything and a timing that you cannot and do not want or care to control. The secret to how quickly you can manifest things is all about how easily you can merge, trust your experience, and relax within your negative feelings. The more you can relax into every and any negative feeling and emotion that arises, the more the entire oceanic energy awakens in you. And you suddenly and profoundly realize there is an all-powerful, manifesting being living inside you. To welcome all the heavy, deep and old feelings that arise in you without judgment, resistance, or analysis, you must be willing to die. Not physically, This is an ego death of old identity. When you let go, you will soon have no fear or resistance to anything in life. You will welcome every moment in your life with an open heart and mind, knowing anything is possible. As you get into the habit of merging with the ocean, you'll recognize a profoundly simple and harmonious connection with every drop, person in the ocean, who may still believe they are a separate, disconnected individual. By living this truth in your daily life, the experience of oneness becomes your everyday path, and you naturally find instant access to the divine manifesting power from the ocean anytime. You can request from the ocean anything you want, and it effortlessly creates it happily for you. The mind cannot understand the infinite power of this oceanic existence, as it is beyond logic and reason. The mind was trained to remain separate, seeing everything at a distance to protect itself from feeling insecure. It does not want to relax, merge, and feel a oneness with existence. That would be the end of the mind. Yet by creating an intimate relationship with these waves, feelings, which rise and fall within yourself, within each and every one of us, we naturally and effortlessly begin to open up and trust the oceanic universal love. The ocean accepts you just as you are. It knows you better than you know you because you are an organic part of it. In a few months, practice of merging with your feelings, you will soon feel this oceanic connection. You will see how things you desire are somehow just showing up in your life. You just sit back, surrender, and enjoy the unfolding of your magical, mystical, oceanic self. Knowing your intimate connection with this vast existence provides your soul's specific, necessary understanding how to access the power inside you that attracts anything your heart desires. When you deeply realize you already are the oceanic energy, who is not separate from all the 7-8 billion drops in the ocean in any way, all 8 billion drops do whatever they can to help you further on your path, purpose, and mission. The mind does not exist apart from the self. That is, it has no independent existence. The self exists without the mind. Never the mind without the self. Ramana Maharishi. One thing that most people get lost in along the way is security. And that security just comes from the outer world as an illusion and is not going to give you the freedom and power needed to create the reality, move energy into form, manifest your heart's desires. You have to swim with the sharks, living in this unstable, insecure ocean with the tidal waves, tsunamis, and hurricanes to find real security. Life is super delicate, and it's supposed to be this way for a very specific reason. This crazy insecurity is meant to scare you to the bone so that you root yourself in your spiritual nature and find peace within all your deepest fears. This is the only path to true security. Again, it's all about merging with the ocean. You must jump into it. Leap out of the small-minded sea fishbowl and into the seas. And as you learn how to swim with the sharks, you'll find out they are actually your greatest teachers and friends. If you don't choose this inner path of spiritual connection, you will always live with constant states of anxiety, worry, and fear. Nobody knows what could happen next. Not even the best psychics can tell you. Heck, only 50% of Nostradamus' predictions came true. Anything can happen at any time, yet anything. The future is unknown. It is a blank canvas. And all of our imaginations are the paintbrushes. If we can't imagine and feel it happening, it probably will. If we can imagine and feel it happening, it probably will. The challenge then is learning how to control the mind to focus on what you want and stop focusing on what you do not want. The secret again is becoming one with the ocean and knowing you are never, ever, ever alone. And remember, the reason why you're here on this planet right now is to learn something truly amazing. It's to wake up from your smallness and relieve yourself from your stuckness in separation consciousness. You are here to rise out of the muck into becoming the greatest, most divine, ascended being you can imagine. You aren't here to drink and play card games every day, whittling your precious time away. You're here to be an awakened, conscious, loving being who understands how to manifest anything at will. You are here to discover what God is and live without suffering. This task is beyond reason, as the mind cannot actually hold on to what the experience of awakening is all about. Yet through surrender to the unknown, to the oceanic consciousness, you'll feel the connection in your chest and know intimately how amazing you truly are. And as you open yourself up to the ocean, you'll discover what it's like to be infinitely patient when you're able to wait for an eternity for your ego's desires to manifest. The oceanic experience instantly shows you your natural ability to manifest desires with effortless ease. The more patient you are, the faster you can receive your desire. The key to knowing what being infinitely patient feels like. It comes from learning how to surrender and deeply accept what is. This means you've released attachment to your angst, your agendas, your plans, your fears, your judgments, and given all of yourself to the ocean, trusting completely, 100% in everything that's happening to you, knowing deep down that everything in your life is actually happening for you, not to you. Be surprised at nothing. Let peace and stillness flood through you and envelop you completely in its cloak. Put on the whole armor of love and yet feel very deeply. Let fears flow, washing away impurities until you feel clean within and clean without. Become like an empty vessel, ready to be filled with life's nectar. Eileen Caddy. The moment you access the feeling of being able to happily wait 1 billion more lifetimes to attain your ego's desires, the ocean hears this joy inside you and feels your relaxation and trust. It then instantly rewards you with what you are wanting because you stop believing that you're lacking it. It's a very complex, paradoxical situation. Yet the moment you truly let go is the moment you truly attain. The ocean wants everything that you want. The secret is knowing how to want what you want. Your mind can be so controlling, manipulative, negative, yearning, lacking, and distracted with 100 different things that it cannot connect to infinite source inside you, which is what manifests things instantly through you. It is through the state of feeling this infinite ocean that the clarity and patience comes to guide you along your way. And the more you can feel the ocean vibrating around you, the easier it becomes to manifest everything you want instantly. Everything is available in the ocean. You must just have to swim a short distance around the corner towards it. is if you live with 100% trust, you won't take less actions in the world. You'll actually take more because you'll have more energy, joy, and excitement to do more. And with this trust, all your desires have to manifest at some point in the future. And when the time is right for you to receive it, and infinite patience is the key, we all know how to be patient for 5 minutes, perhaps an hour, a week, or 9 months, maybe. Yet forever is a very long time, and the golden secret to manifesting. And to find the source of infinite patience, you must deeply inwards to the source of who you are. Travel deeply inwards to the source of who you are. You must be willing to let go of those habits which are destructive for each and every one of us and replace them with healing habits that enlighten us. This is the greatest journey a mankind can make in their lifetime. When you take the time to dive deep enough within yourself into the place where you feel there is no more conflict with yourself on any level and anyone, you have found the source of infinite patience and unbounded peace. You are accessing the infinite oceanic energy 24 hours a day, and it is manifesting the most brilliant divine experience of life with a consistent eternal ease. You can catapult your life into an extremely positive and empowering direction. The basic struggle in all of our lives in its essential nature is divine. Respect the struggle and it will relax. Then all of us will see the real beauty of our being. Notice today what it is that you are continuously struggling against. Take 3 minutes and let go of any agenda you have that is causing any sort of internal battle. No matter how important it seems, explore what it feels like for a few moments to be free from it. Releasing is an absolutely effortless process. There is no efforting and letting go. Just set the intention to release the struggle and let the universe handle the details. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted. And I'm sure that we all are. And the first thing that we care to do is to relax our bodies. Relax our bodies. These bodies are temporary. We're inhabiting them to experience and to find out who and what we are. So you release all of the tension, fear, stress, anxiety, and anger. You just surrender it. Just let it go. It's not that hard. And as you do that, your face will drop. It won't be bunched. Your shoulders won't be bunched. They'll drop. Your stress and tension, anxiety, which has all been instigated through the mind and ego, will be alleviated. And the body will say, thank you, I really appreciate that. Thank you for acknowledging and understanding. So all that drops off of you and the body, and you'll feel it. You'll feel it in your shoulders. You'll feel it go down your back, your legs, your feet, your toes, your arms, your hands, your fingers, your eyes, your head, your hair, everything. You feel kind of like a loosening wave. And you've let go of it all. And as you do this in the body and you're relaxing the body, we move into the now. The now is all we do have. And it's wonderful because it stills the mind. It stills the ego. It stills the subconscious mind. It allows each and every one of us to step out of our minds. The now because you're only focused on the moment, the space between heartbeats. That's it. Moment to moment. Whatever it may be in that moment, that's all you're focused on. You aren't focused on all these other thoughts coming and going. You aren't focused on fear, anxiety, stress, and worry. You're only focused on the moment. That's it. The chatter is eliminated. All the thousands of thoughts that flow through us constantly disappear. Now, it's interesting because many of us never in the now. If we are, it's for maybe a second. We're usually spending a lot of time in our past or our future that doesn't exist yet. And we seem to repetitively skip over the now. Some of us will stay in the past too long and will bring the past into a future that doesn't exist. We will create that future from that past, and we will relive that past in that future. That's why so many people on this planet are wondering why they seem like they're never going anywhere, or they're just going in circles, because they keep reliving a past that they have already lived. And then the future, wandering off into the future that doesn't exist. What if, when, what if, when? When am I going to have, when is this, what if? Am I going to, in this, in that? When all we have is the now. You're not going to still the mind in the past, and you're not going to still the mind in the future. You're only going to still the mind in the now. Something to ponder quite deeply about. How do we stay in the now? How do we stay in the now? We all wander. Our thoughts all wander. We all do it. None of us are exempt from it. But when we're consciously aware, and we know when we're moving, it's not a negative thing. When we move in our thoughts, then we say, I'm moving, I'm going out into the future or the past. Use your breath to focus on. Focus on your breath. You will be in the now immediately. As soon as you focus on your breath, you're in the now. We have everything that we need as long as we discover it. Our breath is a lot more, too, than just a breath. It is divine positive energy. It sustains the vessel that holds the kingdom of God, the pure consciousness. So we have this divine positive energy, our breath. And we're relaxed. We've relaxed our body, and we're only in the now. And the breath keeps us in the now. And so we're relaxed, and running through the center of our bodies are 7 energy vortexes. Each are a wheel of colored light, and they're known as chakras. And each chakra has a different flower in it, and in the flower is a different geometrical shape. These are the energy vortexes of the spirit, the spirituality, the astral plane, the particles of existence, the pure consciousness, the God, and all beyond. And so when we take our divine positive energy breath and we merge it with the God force love light energy, which is our prana and our chi, our ki, it becomes omnipotently powerful. And we move it through it, we watch it through our heart, minds, motion pictures, which we direct, which we produce, which we choreograph, which we act and actress. All of it is at our fingertips. So we start with the root chakra, the red wheel of light, the Muladhara. This is career, money, mindset, sense of belonging. And it represents your foundation and feeling of being in the now. It's located at the base of your spine in your tailbone area. Your emotional issues are survival issues such as financial independence, money and food. Your physical association is your spine, rectum, legs, arms, and circulatory system. And then we move to the orange wheel of light, the sacral chakra, the Vadhisthana. This is your sexuality and pleasure. It is your connection and ability to accept others and new experiences. It's located in your lower abdomen, about 2 inches below the navel and 2 inches in. Your emotional issues are sense of abundance, well-being, pleasure, and sexuality. Your physical association, reproductive organs, kidneys, bowels, immune system. Then we move to the golden yellow wheel of light, the solar plexus chakra, the Manipura, personal power and ability to channel. It is your ability to be confident and in the flow of your life. It's located in your upper abdomen and the stomach area. Your emotional issues are self-worth, self-confidence, and self-esteem. Your physical association is central nervous system, pancreas, liver, digestive tract, skin. And then we move to the emerald green wheel of light, the heart chakra, the Anahata. This is love, relationships, and self-acceptance. It is your ability to love. It's located at the center of your chest, just above your heart. And your emotional issues, love, joy, and inner peace. Your physical association is your heart, thymus, lower lungs, circulatory system, immune system. Then we move to the blue wheel of light, the throat chakra, the Vishuddha, self-expression. It is your ability to communicate. It's in your throat. Your emotional issues are communication, self-expression of feelings, the truth. And your physical association, your thyroid, respiratory system, teeth, and vocal cords. And then we move to the indigo wheel of light, the third eye chakra, the Ajna, intuition, sense of purpose, and direction in life. It is your ability to focus on and see the big picture. Some of us see the trees through the forest through the trees, or both. Some of us see one or the other, or neither. It's located in your forehead between the eyes, also called the brow chakra. Your emotional issues, your intuition, imagination, wisdom, ability to think and make decisions. Your physical association is pituitary gland, eyes, sinuses. Then we move to the crown chakra, the violet wheel of light, the Sahasrara. It's your connection to the divine. It's the highest chakra. It represents your ability to be fully connected spiritually to the God, to the pure consciousness, to that of which you truly are. It's at the very top of your head. Your emotional issues are inner and outer beauty. It is your connection to spirituality and pure bliss. Your physical association is your pineal gland, brain and nervous system. Now we've watched as we've moved this omnipotently powerful frequency, energy up through the center of these energy vortexes, the top of our head. We hold it briefly. I am light. I am love, I am, and in that brief moment we compress and condense it into pure, omnipotently powerful liquid energy, and we release it over our pineal glands. Our pineal glands are very important to us while we're in these bodies. They've been suppressed, imprisoned, affected, shrunk. But when you release this liquid pure energy over them, they expand. Full bloom, rose. I see it as a rosebud, a green ball. And when I pour this liquid energy over it, it immediately expands into a fully bloomed rose, massive, a beautiful fragrance, multicolored petals, sending out waves of complete harmony, joy, bliss, tranquility, waves of it, total connection with all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. All of us are everywhere, all at once. We are connected to all the particles of existence, the pure consciousness, the God beyond. We are connected to the astral plane, all the civilizations in the astral plane, everywhere. That's how important our pineal gland is. We're consciously aware that we are all of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and all of the highest from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. This is always. This is our vibrational frequency of deep eternal love. This is our highest of the highest high frequencies. This is why we are here, to liberate this planet, this civilization. We are merged, the body, the soul, the spirit, the higher self, the heart-mind, the mind, the ego, the God, the pure consciousness. And we're heaven on this earth. And we're gods on this earth. And every step we take is paradise. And our light is beginning to flood all of our brothers and sisters and all the other gods and all the other parts of us more and more and more. We have others with us. We have the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes. We have the ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda, Jesus, El Moria, Abundantia, Pel, Thoth, Yahweh, Yeshua, many, many, many more. Now the archangels, they're a civilization that vibrates at a different frequency than we do. Well, we don't see them like we see each other. But we meet with them. We meet with them through this life. We don't know it when we meet with them, most of the time. It's only after that the spark of bliss comes from our center core and surfaces. We just have that touch of bliss because we know that we met a part of ourselves. Now, tens of thousands can surround any one of us at any one time. Because of their vibrational frequency, they can house a large number in a small area. Ascended masters are those who have mastered ascending into body and out of body and hold pure God form consciousness. We are mastering ascension into physical form, creating our experiences in physical form so we can perfect our creation. We're all part of each other, teaching and learning from each other. So we're compelled to call out to all of the other facets and reflections of all of us. So we call out to all light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, forming the circle of light. And the liberation of this entire civilization and this planet into the higher and higher, higher frequencies of deep eternal love and gratitude. And they come in the Plexus. One Plexus fills the entire universe. They come in trillions of Plexus from every direction, and they're with us now. We are consciously aware, they are always with us, but we're consciously aware now that they are with us. We call upon all the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, beneath earth. Many, many, many civilizations and species. And only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this meditation, and this now in forming the circle of light. They come in the billions, and they're with us now. We call upon all the galactics, all the off-worlders, all the celestials, only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation of forming the circle of light and the liberation of this planet, this civilization. Now, we're only familiar with a handful of them, barely. Over 1,000 travel through this solar system every day. Trillions travel throughout the universes every single day. The ones that we're somewhat familiar with includes all of their levels, all of their species, and each civilization. That includes the good, the not so good, the bad. Understanding that our vibrational frequency must be maintained at a high level of deep eternal love and gratitude for us to be here in this meditation. There we have the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the Feline, the Zeta Reticuli, the Nords, the Greys, the Draco, the Reptilians, the Golden Pyramid, the Avians, many, many, many more. And only those that are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and be with us in this now, in this meditation of forming the circle of light. If our frequencies were not high, we would not be able to sustain ourselves in this meditation. They've been assisting us in our evolution, in our enlightenment, in our ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. And they come in the billions, and they're with us now. We call upon all of our loved ones, all those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation of forming the circle of light. And they come in the billions, and they're with us now. We call upon all the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now, in this meditation and liberation of this planet and this civilization. And only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest, the deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, and the forming of the circle of light. Now, they come in the trillions, shapes, colors, sizes, forms, configurations, of which we've never seen before. And we're only kind of familiar with only a fraction of them. And those are the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trees, the trolls, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, ether, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, the minotaur, and many, many, many more. And they come in the trillions, and they all are with us now. And we are all here for the liberation of this planet and this civilization. Arm in arm, hand in hand, all of our gods are one. We're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence, abundance, prosperity. And we are all one. We are all God, and we are all love. And our God force love light energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. And it continues to intensify, and it continues to expand. We immediately form a massive circle of light around the equator of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now in this meditation. It is who and what we are. It is pure consciousness, God. This light is so brilliant that it grays out the darkness of sacred space. It would take 1,000 billion suns in this solar system just to even come close to its radiance. And we are saturating, flooding and bathing all of our brothers and sisters, this entire civilization on, in, above, and below this planet Earth of Gaia Arya. Lifting the vibrational frequencies as never before into the higher existences of deep eternal love and gratitude. Always, this is the light that we are shining outward, on everything, in everything. We begin to levitate above this planet, and as we levitate above the planet, we're immediately met with an ocean of glitter, a gossamer field. And it's trillions of little teeny mirrors reflecting back and forth, vibrant colors all over the place. And these are all reflections of all of us gathered in this meditation. We're immediately met with the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is a column that reminds us all that we are the power of healing. We are then met with the violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. This is a column that reminds us all of our omnipotent power, strength, and resolve. We're immediately met with the white fire. This is a column that reminds us all that from head to toe, inside and out, we are imbued with a God force, love light energy that is impenetrable, that protects us 24/7, that is always there eternally. It is the reflection of the God that we are, the pure consciousness within these bodies. No external force, no external seduction, authority, anything can penetrate it or harm it. But only you have the power, whether consciously or unconsciously, or even subconsciously, that if you decide to lower your vibrational frequencies low enough through hatred, fear, anger, deception, manipulation, you will create a breach in your white fire armor, enough so to allow all the lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies to come flooding in. If you do decide to do this, you are immediately met with the purple transmuting flame. This is the column that reminds us all that we can bring in the purple transmuting flame. We can transmute all of these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies into neutralized substance, send them to pure consciousness, they are gone. We are then met with the violet ray. This is a column that reminds us all that we can bring in the violet ray right behind the purple transmuting flame. And we can balance, harmonize, and lift our vibrational frequency into deep eternal love and gratitude, sealing our breach in our white fire armor. We are then met with the golden white pink light. This is a column that reminds us all that we are the sunsets, the sunrises, the oceans, the lakes, the rivers, the streams, We are the trees, the forest, the snow. We are the sun, the sunlight, the rain, the rainbows. We are the animals. We are everything. And as long as you understand that consciously, when you see a sunset, you're seeing your beauty. When you see a sunrise, you're seeing your beauty. When you see a rainbow, you're seeing your spectacularness, your magniglorious. When you see an animal, you're seeing you. We continue to levitate above this planet. Some of us step outside our physical form, if we're carrying physical form, and float effortlessly above it. We come upon a massive crystalline light tower. We created this tower. It's larger than the solar system. So we can just sit and view in its column itself this beautiful oblong sphere, multicolored bands of shimmering light. The center of it is a golden white light that is sending out warm mist, penetrating all of us, deep within us, of pure, deep, eternal love. All the other bands of light are also sending out warm mist, penetrating all of us, and this is all of gratitude, joy and bliss, prosperity, well-being, abundance, wealth, riches, contentment. At the top of it, we designed this so the golden ocean can come cascading down 360 degrees all the time, saturating all of us. This is pure, deep, eternal love. This is gratitude. It's all of that we are. And we are all drops of this ocean. We contain the essence. We hold the essence of the ocean, the golden ocean. The ocean is the drops, and the drops are the ocean. There's no separation. That's the mind's illusion. We then see our meditative sphere. It sets center circle. We created this sphere almost 3 years ago. It holds almost 1,100 of our meditations in perpetual motion. Hundreds of millions of us gathering here every day for the liberation of this planet, raising the frequencies higher than they've ever been before. And these meditations of the highest high vibrational frequencies are saturating all of us 24/7, every split second, inside and out, head to toe. Feel it through your heart, mind's motion picture. This is why this sphere can be seen, heard, and felt, and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. And this is why it continues to intensify and it continues to expand. Have you ever noticed how your mind is relentless? It's a relentless thinking, striving, demanding machine. It is always busy, always attempting to create a new you. The ironic thing is that with all this busyness, there is never enough time to stop and experience the real infinite you. So randomly, be aware of the entertaining thoughts your mind focuses upon. Whatever your stories are about, your past and future, do not buy into them. Today, see how long you can actually remain in the present moment of now and let your mind totally relax. Step out of your mind. What will it take until all of your internal dialogue stops and the suffering is released? Your body-mind will naturally find this peaceful relaxation when you are giving 100% of yourself to this experience of this life right here, right now. Now join the meditation and return to close us out. about 3 minutes to imagine all around you, through your heart, mind's motion pictures, are divine beings of light. They are surrounding you with love, empowering thoughts, and absolute prosperity in every form. Breathe deeply for these precious minutes and feel these powerful beings are bathing you in their glorious divine light of love. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, and the following morning. We'll return here Saturday, December 12th, 2020, 3 p.m. Eastern, to continue our global guided meditation course.